I usually say ladies and gentlemen, but I am the only man here. I'm going to start sharing my screen. Hello. But before I do it, I was a little bit surprised. I want to use the word surprise, not to scare you, because last Friday I had a class with boom 4 people, and what happened that day? Let me tell you that on Friday I was talking about attendance and a new article the company has shared with me, and an article that I'm going to share today with you. I want you to read it, okay? I want you to read it because I want you to be careful with attendance, especially attendance. So what's gonna happen, all right? Pay attention. What's gonna happen, teacher, if I do not attend uh, like most of the classes? Like I regularly go to 1 or 2 or sometimes 3 classes a week. So what's gonna happen? According to Praxis, you need to be like here um, at least in an 80% of the hours we shared in class. With that being said, we need to say that it's been 2 weeks, that means 10 days, and that pretty much means that if you want to be like promoted, you need to be in 8 of these classes, right? The 10 we have as a whole. So be careful, Jesus, be careful with attendance. I have the case of Maria Paternina, Jesus changed that name, because on Tuesdays and on Thursdays, she has like a dancing class or something, as far as I remember. But I imagine she asked for the certificate. So how can we support, how can we support that? Okay, if you do not attend a class, you need to tell me before the class or after the class that you had a problem, because I need to tell Eduardo. Eduardo is like keeping track of every class we have. Remember, all of these things, all of the classes are being uploaded to my YouTube channel. And that means that like Eduardo Aire, who is the other coordinator, and Nestor, pretty much every person in the world can take a look at our classes, because my YouTube account is public. All right, everything I share there is can be seen by whoever like. So be careful with that, right? Once again, I'm going to share the article with you at the end of today's class. I want you to read it. The article is in Spanish. Um, it has some like really important information you need to know, and that's it. Right? I don't know if you have questions about the attendance, because trust me, I needed to start with that. I needed you ladies to know about it. So if you have like something to say about attendance, like if you couldn't come to a class before because maybe your internet connection wasn't stable, maybe you had like problems with it, maybe let me see the chat section. Okay. Um, Something happened, all right? You tell me, and I'm going to tell Eduardo about it, all right? Once again, it's extremely important for you to tell me the reason behind uh, the fact that you didn't or couldn't come to a class. With that being said, I'm going to start with today's class, right? That's it. I start sharing my screen. Can you please tell me if you I usually like ask this question because today I had some problems with my premium account, my premium account, and you know,
I have some premium too.
I'm really sorry. It's just that the premium, like premium. Um, um, Actually, I didn't pay for it. Um, Let me see the checks. It was the school, right? I'm a group director, and I was assigned one of those premium accounts without even asking, and I was like surprised, Brian. Now you can show off your premium account to your students. Okay, ladies, today we're going to be working, or today's class is going to be based on Friday's one. But what did we do on Friday for the ones who weren't here? We were working with understanding connected speech, which was one of the goals. Today we're going to continue working on it. And the second part of today's class is going to be about understanding the using make and do. Apart from that, at the end of the class, we're going to have kind of exercise. And let me tell you that tomorrow, listen to me, we're going to start with a short quiz. So I need you to be on time. Jesus. So the first thing I want you to do, ladies, is to open your physical books, or you can simply look at your screen. Try to read these words. How do you pronounce them? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words. I would like, I don't know, let me just I would like Mabel to pronounce this word. Mabel, how do you pronounce this word? Can you pronounce it for me? I just forgot.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. That's it. Really good pronunciation. What about you, Mariana? How do you pronounce this word? I just forgot. I can't seem to remember.
Probably.
Probably. That's nice. Good. What about you, Priscilla? How do you pronounce this word?
Priscilla has
Teacher.
problems with the audio, teacher.
Nada.
It seems she has a problem with her internet connection.
Maybe it's the internet connection.
Yeah, no, I am totally sure. Priscilla, okay, let's try something. If you want, pay attention, if you want, leave the meeting and join the meeting again to see if maybe your problem.
Yo sí lo veo, se le escucha feo y está entrecortado. Amor.
But now it seems
Sí, sí, pero yo la escucho bien.
Yes, now I think, well, it all depends on the internet connection. What about now?
Ahora sí.
Ah, sí, ya se conectó, ya se conectó.
Okay, so Priscilla, try to read this word. Yes, no? Maybe, no.
Maybe.
No, she's definitely having internet access problems. So.
Me voy a salir y me voy a volver a conectar, teacher, a ver si de pronto mejora la conexión.
Okay, dear, yeah, please. So Maria Paternina, can you pronounce the word? Well, I almost pronounced it for you. This word.
Care.
Care, okay, care. That's good. Thank you very much. Luisa Fernanda W, are you there? Can you pronounce this word?
Yes, sir. Blossom.
Jesus, I couldn't hear you.
Wait, blossom.
Okay, as far as I could understand what she was saying.
Amor, quédese así o yo quédese así.
Again, blossom.
Okay, you pronounce this word blossom. It's like
Okay, blossom.
not O,
Blossom.
like it's like short. Okay, blossom. Okay. What about Valentina? Can you pronounce this word? How do you pronounce it?
Happiness.
Happiness. Very good. Diana, are you there? She said yes. How do you pronounce this?
Octopus.
That's it. Very good job. And the last one. Pay attention. Pay attention. Aurora. Are you there, Aurora? Can you pronounce this word, please?
Snow, snow,
Very good job.
no,
Snow. Remember, snow, all right? Thank you, thank you.
no.
That's it. So pretty simple. Octopus, tomorrow, care, probably, blossom, happiness, and the snow, okay? I need you to remember those words because we're going to have an exercise. Sorry. So, work with a partner and answer the questions. Which words the people, well, people choose because of their pronunciation or meaning, and pay attention. Which words the people choose because the word make them feel good? These two questions need to be taken into account because we
Happiness.
no because we're going to listen to something, okay? So before we start with it, I remember I want you to read question or exercise number 4 because we're going to listen to something. What's that something? Exercise 3. So listen to 7 people talking about their favorite word in English. Okay. Number the words in the order you hear them. In this case, we're going to do this exercise as a group. Give me a second. Let me see the chat section. Okay. We're going to do this exercise as a group, so we're going to use the annotate tool. All right. I want everybody to participate. We're going to listen to it 3 times. And remember that at the end, you need to answer these questions, okay? I can display the questions, so that's why I need you to have like your physical books there for you to read them, for you to remember the questions. So here we go. Please let me know if the sound quality is good.
Audio 8.8. 1.
Tomorrow's my favorite word.
What about the quality of the sound? Is it good?
It's good, teacher. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to play it again. Thank you, ladies.
Audio 8.8. 1.
Tomorrow's my favorite word. Tomorrow will be a brand new day. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. I like the pronunciation of this word. It seems full of possibilities leading to a bright future.
2. Care. It's a very short and simple word, but it means a lot. It sounds very open, as is everybody who cares. 3.
Happiness. This is my favorite word because I like the sound of it. It makes me feel good when I hear it. You have to smile when you say it, and it's one of the first words that I learned in English.
4.
Octopus. When I started learning English at the age of 10, my dad always helped me with my homework, and I thought his English was very good. Then one day, I was telling him all the new words we'd learned that day in class. And when I said octopus, he just looked at me and said, "Octopus? I've never heard that before. What is that?" I got very excited. This was the first time in my life I knew something and my dad didn't. It is a wonderful moment in any child's life, and octopus has been my favorite word ever since.
5.
Probably. Why? Because it's the best answer to give when you don't want to answer a question or make a decision.
6. Blossom. I really like the word blossom because I think it sounds as gentle as the thing it represents. It makes me think of young flowers and crisp, sunny spring mornings.
7.
Snow. Because I like the quiet snow world. It's white and clean, and I love freezing weather. Also, I remember having fun when I was a child and it snowed.
Okay, ladies, I think it's a very simple exercise. I helped you with the first word, which is tomorrow. I think the person who wrote number 2, I think was Mabel. Okay, thank you. Once again, I want everybody to use the annotate tool, right? We're doing this exercise as a group. Pay close attention to the pronunciation of the words and try to pronounce them, okay? I know you're not using the microphone. You don't have to. You can stay or remain muted. But the thing is, try to pronounce the word, right? I'm going to play it again for you.
Audio 8.8.
1.
Tomorrow's my favourite word. Tomorrow will be a brand new day. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. I like the pronunciation of this word. It seems full of possibilities leading to a bright future.
2.
Care. It's a very short and simple word, but it means a lot. It sounds very open, as is everybody who cares.
3. Happiness. This is my favorite word because I like the sound of it. It makes me feel good when I hear it. You have to smile when you say it, and it's one of the first words that I learned in English. 4.
Octopus. When I started learning English at the age of 10, my dad always helped me with my homework, and I thought his English was very good. Then one day, I was telling him all the new words we'd learned that day in class. And when I said octopus, he just looked at me and said, "Octopus? I've never heard that before. What is that?" I got very excited. This was the first time in my life I knew something and my dad didn't. It is a wonderful moment in any child's life, and octopus has been my favorite word ever since.
5.
Probably. Why? Because it's the best answer to give when you don't want to answer a question or make a decision.
6.
Blossom. I really like the word blossom because I think it sounds as gentle as the thing it represents. It makes me think of young flowers and crisp, sunny spring mornings.
7.
Snow. Because I like the quiet snow world. It's white and clean, and I love freezing weather. Also, I remember having fun when I was a child and it snowed.
Okay, ladies. I think we only had a problem with number 6 and number 5, right? All we have to do is to switch them. Number 6 is blossom and number 5 it's probably, all right? Don't forget to take notes, because remember that at the end of the listening exercise, you need to answer the questions from point number 4, right? Did you know, before we continue, all of these words, do you know all of their definitions? What is the word blossom? Try to answer that question in the chat section. What is the word blossom? What does that mean? What is it? Let me know. How can you translate that into Spanish? Blossom, is it a verb? Is it an adjective? What's that?
Florecer.
Okay, it means what? Florecer. That's what Valentina says.
It's a noun.
It can be a noun, or it can be an or it can also be, yeah, or it can also be a verb. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to read the chat section. So, okay, that's good. That's good. Somebody please change the numbers. Change the numbers, please. I'm going to do it like in front of Blossom. I'm going to write 6, and in front of probably I'm going to write 5. Sorry, 5. Sorry. Okay, good. Ladies, focus on the questions from exercise number 4. I'm going to play a game for you.
Audio 8.8. 1.
Tomorrow's my favorite word. Tomorrow will be a brand new day. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. I like the pronunciation of this word. It seems full of possibilities leading to a bright future.
2.
Care. It's a very short and simple word, but it means a lot. It sounds very open, as is everybody who cares.
3.
Happiness. This is my favorite word because I like the sound of it. It makes me feel good when I hear it. You have to smile when you say it, and it's one of the first words that I learned in English.
4. Octopus. When I started learning English at the age of 10, my dad always helped me with my homework, and I thought his English was very good. Then one day, I was telling him all the new words we'd learned that day in class. And when I said octopus, he just looked at me and said, "Octopus? I've never heard that before. What is that?" I got very excited. This was the first time in my life I knew something and my dad didn't. It is a wonderful moment in any child's life, and octopus has been my favorite word ever since.
5.
Probably. Why? Because it's the best answer to give when you don't want to answer a question or make a decision.
6.
Blossom. I really like the word blossom because I think it sounds as gentle as the thing it represents. It makes me think of young flowers and crisp, sunny spring mornings.
7.
Snow. Because I like the quiet snow world. It's white and clean, and I love freezing weather. Also, I remember having fun when I was a child and it snowed.
Okay, that's it. So I'm going to clear all drawings. Okay, that's it. And I'm going to straight to exercise number 4. So, which words did people choose because of their pronunciation or meaning? Okay, pronunciation or meaning. And number 2, which words did people choose because the word made them feel good? So in front of both questions, we're going to use the annotate tool, ladies. You're going to write the words you consider, you think are the ones these people like chose when they were talking about whether the pronunciation or meaning, or because the words or word made them feel good. Okay, thank you for your contributions. You can continue. I'm going to give you 2 minutes, ladies. Sorry, that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, good. Thank you for your active participation. I liked it. We're going to listen to it again. We're going to check. Okay.
Audio 8.9. A. Then one day I was telling him all the new words we'd learnt that day in class.
Okay. Which is the word am I talking about? I'm talking about the word octopus, right? I don't know if you remember, but the boy was talking about the excitement he felt when he was telling his father this word, all right? Good.
B.
Snow. Because I like the quiet snow world.
And now the word snow, all right? She says she likes the cold weather. She likes cold weather, and apart from that, she thinks it's a beautiful season, right? So that's why it has to be where it is. Good.
It's white and clean, and I love freezing weather.
C. It's one of the first words that I learnt in English.
Okay, which is the word I'm talking about? Happiness, probably, tomorrow, care, blossom. What do you think?
Blossom?
Blossom? Are you sure? Yes? No? Maybe?
No?
Okay, give me a second. It's better to do it here. So once again, I'm going to baby, take your time. Okay.
Audio 8.8. 1.
Tomorrow's my favourite word. Tomorrow will be a brand new day. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. I like the pronunciation of this word.
For the person, pay attention, for the person who answered that tomorrow had to be in question number 1, let me tell you, you are right, okay?
It seems full of possibilities, leading to a bright future.
2.
Care. It's a very short and simple word, but it means a lot. It sounds very open, as is everybody who cares.
Sounds, okay? She's talking about the pronunciation of the same word. And remember, meaning, which is the verb we need to use in order to talk about it, mean, okay? The word means, okay?
3. Happiness. This is my favorite word because I like the sound of it. It makes me feel good when I hear it. You have to smile when you say it, and it's one of the first words that I learned in English.
Okay, happiness, right? Well, there are different things. She says at the beginning that she likes the way it sounds, but apart from that, she involves her feelings when she pronounces the word or when she listens to the word, right? Good. That's why it's in the second group.
4.
Octopus. When I started learning English at the age of 10, my dad always helped me with my homework, and I thought his English was very good. Then one day, I was telling him all the new words we'd learned that day in class. And when I said octopus, he just looked at me and said, "Octopus? I've never heard that before. What is that?" I got very excited. This was the first time in my life I knew something and my dad didn't. It is a wonderful moment in any child's life, and octopus has been my favorite word ever since.
Okay, how did you know? All right, I got very excited. Wonderful moment. Okay.
5.
Probably. Why? Because it's the best answer to give when you don't want to answer a question or make a decision.
Okay, ladies, for the person, pay attention, for the person who said that probably had to be in the first group, let me tell you, you are right, okay? The person says, you choose that word because it means maybe yes, maybe not, perhaps, right? It doesn't give like something concise, right? That's why the person likes to use it. The person loves the meaning of the word. Who joined the meeting? Da, 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 da. Okay, good.
6.
Blossom. I really like the word blossom because I think it sounds as gentle as the thing it represents. It makes me think of young flowers and crisp, sunny spring mornings.
Okay, very good for the person who wrote blossom. Okay, remember blossom. Good. It makes me feel right. It sounds. What happens? It sounds. But the problem is, give me a second. I'm going to use the annotated tool. But the problem is, she's thinking about the definition of it. Right? It doesn't matter. Right? These words, the word blossom. Let me use. Needs to be in the first group, all right? Why did I say thank you for the person who wrote it? Because first, you participated. Second, it doesn't matter if you are right or wrong. We are here to learn. So don't be shy and don't feel ashamed if something is wrong, okay? Don't worry about it.
Seven.
Snow. Because I like the quiet snow world. It's white and clean, and I love freezing weather. Also, I remember having fun when I was a child and it snowed.
Okay, how do I know, pay attention, that the word she's talking about is linked to her feelings? First, she says the word love, okay? Love, right? And apart from that, she also links the word snow to her memories, okay? Thank you very much, ladies, for your participation. It's time to move on, right? It's pretty much part of the same exercise. What do you have to do in exercise number 5? Pretty easy. Listen and complete some sentences from the listening using between 1 and 3 words in each space, okay? The words or the things you are going to listen to in a moment are linked to the previous exercise, so it's going to be easier for you. This time I would like to see everybody's name here participating and using the text option from the annotate tool to complete the exercise. So please try to be active as much as you've been doing it today. Thank you for participation, for your participation. Give me a second. I'm going to, where can I put this? like here.
Audio 8.9.
A.
Then one day I was telling him all the new words we'd learnt that day in class.
B.
Snow. Because I like the quiet snow world. It's white and clean, and I love freezing weather.
C.
It's one of the first words that I learnt in English.
D.
It seems full of possibilities leading to a bright future.
E.
It's a very short and simple word, but it means a lot.
F.
It makes me think of young flowers and crisp, sunny spring mornings.
Sorry, this is the second time I am going to play. Mariana, I think you're using your phone. Remember, you can click there and like in this part of your phone at the bottom of
Like
it.
test.
Yeah, you are going to find the option text, so you can like.
Oh.
You can write. Yeah. Love you.
Audio 8.9. A. Then one day I was telling him all the new words we'd learnt that day in class. B.
Snow. Because I like the quiet snow world. It's white and clean, and I love freezing weather.
C. It's one of the first words that I learnt in English. D.
It seems full of possibilities leading to a bright future.
E. It's a very short and simple word, but it means a lot. F.
It makes me think of young flowers and crisp, sunny spring mornings.
Okay, before we continue, you think you need to listen to it again?
Yes.
Definitely. Okay, good.
Yes.
Definitely yes.
Okay, good, good, good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Audio 8.9. A. Then one day I was telling him all the new words we'd learnt that day in class. B.
Snow. Because I like the quiet snow world. It's white and clean, and I love freezing weather.
C. It's one of the first words that I learnt in English. D.
It seems full of possibilities leading to a bright future.
E. It's a very short and simple word, but it means a lot. F.
It makes me think of young flowers and crisp, sunny spring mornings.
All right, it makes me what? It makes me feel or what? Does anybody else have another answer? Makes me feel or makes me what you do with this?
It makes me think.
That's it. Okay, makes me think of. When you think of, the verb think of can be easily translated into Spanish as pensar en. All right, that's how you say that in English. Think of. You can also use the variation of the same word with the preposition about. All right, think about. All right, good. Then one day I was telling what?
Telling him.
Good, excellent. Telling him, all right? The new words I've learned that day in class, right? Snow, because I like good. I think it was Maria Paternina, as far as I can remember. So, because I like the quiet snow word. It's white and clean. And I love, remember the connected speech? Clean and I love freezing weather. It's one on or it's one off?
On off.
Off, all all right? It's one of. It's one of the first words that I learned in English, all right? The preposition to is not necessary, so I'm going to use a stamp and I'm going to put a heart here, all right? It seems for all or full of. What do you think? Let me know.
Full of.
Full of?
Full of infinity. No? I can't remember.
Full of and that's it? No more than that? Full of? That's it?
Full of infinity.
Infinitive? Infinity? What do you think? Sorry, I'm missing the stuff. Let me use the. Let me use the. We're going to listen to that one at the end. Okay. Possibilities leading to a bright future. Mariana, you missed the A. Right? It's a very short and simple word. Thank you very much. But it means a lot. Good. It makes me feel. No, it makes me think. Okay. Think. Makes me think of young flowers. Give me a second. No comma is needed or and. Sorry. Flowers crisp. Like flowers crisp. Sunny spring mornings. That's it. Okay, we're going to listen to the last one and we're going to pay close attention to option number D. F and D. Focus on it. Somebody has just... Okay.
Audio 8.9. A. Then one day I was telling him all the new words we'd learnt that day in class. B.
Snow. Because I like the quiet snow world. It's white and clean, and I love freezing weather.
C. It's one of the first words that I learnt in English. D.
It seems full of possibilities leading to a bright future.
E. It's a very short and simple word, but it means a lot. F.
It makes me think of young flowers and crisp, sunny spring mornings.
What happens with D and what happens with F? Is D right or wrong? Full of? That's all I need to use? Yeah.
Yes.
What happens with flowers? Should I use some?
Flowers and.
Okay, very good. Very good. And, okay. Flowers and, okay. Remember that the previous lesson was about the connection that's between the words that finish in a consonant and the words that start with a vowel. Flowers and, okay. You don't say flow, you say fla. Flowers and. Okay. Very good. I'm going to clear all drawings. Good. And it's time to continue. Let me, in a second, I'm going to, moss. Jesus, why can I, okay. So it's time to continue. Number 6, pretty simple. So work in a group and discuss the questions, okay? Question number 1, which of the words in exercise 3 do you like best and why, okay? And number 2, do you have any good ways of remembering new words in English? What is it, what you do in order to remember a word? Do you write it? Do you say it out loud? Do you think of it? Do you repeat the word? Okay, what do you do? Okay, do you use the word in a sentence? I'm going to use the breakout rooms tool. I think somebody, who is that somebody? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to use the breakout rooms tool because I want you to talk about this. Okay. I want you to share, because I know everybody like has a different way of learning. I know everybody uses a different like strategy in order to memorize or remember a word, a new word in English and its meaning. So I want to share it with the rest of the group, and especially with your classmates. So breakout rooms, give me a second. So we have blah, 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 blah. That means that I need to create 3. Okay. I will join the breakout rooms like whenever I want. And I want to see you speaking, right? I want to see you talking about these important things, okay? You can join the breakout rooms now. See you there. Diana, I need you to join the breakout room. Same for you, Mabel, and Aurora. Do you have problems with it? Yes? No? Do you have problems joining the breakout room? Yes, no, ladies, I need to know. What do you mean with that? No, like I go to yeah. Give me a second. That's because maybe you're using like a computer and like your smartphone or something.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. But it doesn't. Now you can join the meeting. Well, the breakout room. I don't know why she's here and she's also because she's using the computer and the phone. Okay, good. Okay, so
Okay, it's a good way.
Una buena forma is and a good ways of remembering new words is and writing and in front and draw a picture that represents the meaning.
the meaning of the word, okay, that's a good strategy. Ladies, I will also recommend you to use this strategy because it helped me a lot, okay? Try to use the word in a sentence, okay? Try to use the word in a sentence.
In context.
Yeah, why? Why? First, sometimes a word may have a lot of meanings, okay? Like make. You can use make when you talk about like cooking. You can also use make, and when you are like creating something.
Yes.
So the best way like to learn how to use like a new word is to first, of course, you need to look for the definition of the word, okay? And after that, after having like known what it means, then what you have to do is to use it in a sentence. The best study, the one I strongly recommend you. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Keep talking about the strategies you use. Thank you.
Okay.
Miércoles. Yes, soy de...
Why do you have to be like this? Jeez.
Yeah. That's the best word. Of course, I totally agree with you, Mariana.
Obviously.
Jesus, you almost killed me. Okay, ladies, what about the strategies you use to remember a word? Okay, which is the one you like to use, or which is the one you commonly use?
Sing a song.
Okay.
Personally, I really choose a song with that word, and I listen once again and whatever you want.
Okay, good.
Whatever I want.
Okay, and Diana, what about you?
Usually write the word many times and try to connect with a theme in that moment.
Okay. I'm going to share a strategy I used in the past when I was a student. First of all, when I discovered that a word in English can be used in the different contexts, and in that every single context it was used, the word could mean something different from the the other contexts. I started to use this first. Of course, I need to know the definition of the word. Okay, so once I knew what the word meant, I was able to use it in a sentence. Okay, and let's imagine I'm talking about the word make, don't, do. Okay, so I try to use the word in as many sentences as possible, changing the context of the same. That helped me a lot, trust me. Okay, thank you. And it is not Wednesday, today is Monday. Okay, Maria Patalina.
Teacher.
Tell me.
Yo aquí un paréntesis en español. Yo creería que no sé si de pronto habla con Luisa o algo así, porque pues ella me está escribiendo varias cosas que están pasando pues en la casa y pues no sé, de pronto son bastante pues un tris fuertes. Entonces no sé no sé si habla con ella y pues le dice que si puede conectarse bien y si no también, la verdad pues la mamá estaba hasta que le pegaba, entonces pues por eso ya no se puede conectar. Ahí me está escribiendo.
Okay, so I am going to talk to her. I didn't know that, and thank you very much. Today's word, care. All right, thank you very much for caring. Taking care of her. Thank you very much. Really, that was beautiful. I'm going to close all rooms, so please go back to the main session. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Teacher, you are mute.
No,
Thank you. It was like 2 minutes, talking to a screen.
No, Jesus
no, teacher,
Christ.
no.
Thank you, really. Thank you. As I was saying before, which was the word that had an impact on you from today's lesson, blossom, happiness? Which was the word that you say I am going to remember this word forever and ever?
Blossom.
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 Yes, blossom.
I knew it.
Totally.
I kinda knew it. I low-key knew it. Okay. Anybody liked a different word? just asking. Because to be honest with you ladies, one of the words like I would like to, because I know the word snow, right? I know the definition, I can use it in a sentence. But one of the words I would like to experience in my life is the word snow, okay? I know I need to travel to a foreign country. What's that sound? Like an airplane taking off? Aurora, I'm going to meet you for a second. I would like to experience snow in my life. I know I need to travel somewhere. It can be United States, it can be a country in Europe, but for real, I would like to have like the experience of touching it and play with it and feeling that cold.
And eat it.
I don't think it's a good idea to eat it, but let me tell you that when I was studying, I had a friend who traveled to the United States. This friend was kind of new to the culture of like seasons and things like that. He didn't know, and I want to share this with you because maybe it can happen to you. He didn't know he had to use some protections, some kind of like articles of clothing to protect his ears. He went out without any protection, and he tried to touch his ear, his left ear, and it literally broke. All right.
Oh my God.
Why did that happen? Right. You know, the wear is so cold that you literally need some protection because this, okay, like has a lot of blood like circulating all the time. And I understand he didn't know about it, but he touched it and it broke and he had to go to the hospital and he was a little bit worried. He underwent surgery and they could repair it. It looks kind of weird, but well, that's what happened. And I am telling you because it can happen to you, okay? Be careful when traveling to the United States or a place where it snows. Okay, let me see the section here. Okay, good. So what's the difference between make and do? Vocabulary speaking. What's the difference between make and do? Like, before we take a look at it, what do you think is the difference between these two words? Because if we talk about translation, we can pretty much say that if we translate make, yes, no, maybe. If we translate make and do, when both translated to Spanish, they both are going to be translated to hacer. But what's the difference in English, all right? Why do you think they're different? How do
Teacher,
you...
make is like for, I don't know, creating something. Okay. And do is like for do actions or something like that. An obligation.
Okay, Maria Patetina has like a really good idea of what it is. Before I like go through the explanation of this, yeah, we pretty much use make when we have an end product, okay? When we create, we usually use do with actions. You do exercise, right? That's an action. When you use make, once again, you can create something or you can have a net product. So you can make a cake, okay? What am I talking about? Which is the end product? What is it? A cake, okay? Good. Let me see the chat section before we continue. I think the do is like, okay. More or less, okay? But once again, now, exercise number 7, I see that, Jesus, you're fine. You're doing the exercise. So look at the sentences from the listening and choose the correct option. So 1, probably. Why? Because it's the best answer to give when you don't want to answer questions or make or do a decision. And number 2, when I started learning English, at the age of 10, my dad always helped me do or make my homework. I see somebody, I don't know who, to be honest, like underline the right answer. So congratulations. Okay, you make a decision, okay, you have an end product. Jesus, I can see the name of the person who's showed the names of the Maria Paternina. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, homework, okay? Homework is considered a kind of exercise. That's why we use do, okay? Don't get confused with it. Now, pay attention to exercise number 8. What do we have to do? I would like to listen to the voice of Priscilla. Priscilla, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Priscilla, can you read exercise number 8A?
Yes. A, okay. How to decide things?
Like listen to 6 conversations, blah, 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 and you read the options.
Okay. Listen to the 6 conversation. Which one is about how to decide things, not disturbing children, a billionaire, work around the home, a newspaper article, something going wrong. Something going wrong.
Okay, thank you very much. Billionaire, okay? Billionaire. Thank you very much. Listen to 6 conversations. Which one is about, all right? We're going to listen to it. What do you have to do? You need to listen conversations to the letters or options A, B, C, D, E, or F. Let me play it for you.
Teacher, no escucho ni popis. Teacher, you are mute.
This is the first time. I am really happy because this is the first time. Let me tell you, Priscilla, she easily covers her mouth, all right? And she sometimes she wants to laugh, all right? But I know she sometimes avoids it because I think she maybe perceives this like irrespectful. But today I am really happy because you laugh like immediately. You didn't think about it. You just left it out. Let me play it again.
Audio 8.10. 1. Shh! Don't make a noise. It's really late. You'll wake the children.
Okay, I'll be as quiet as I can.
2. It says here in the newspaper that more than 60% of young women don't do enough exercise.
Is that because men generally do more sport than women?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
3. Oh, I don't know what to do. I hate making decisions.
I always make a list of the advantages and disadvantages and then decide.
4.
Oh no, I've made a mistake. Look.
No, you haven't. You're doing it really well.
Well, I don't think I've done a good job.
5.
Right, that's it. I've done the washing up, the ironing, and the hoovering.
That's great, darling. Would you like me to make you a cheese sandwich and a cup of tea?
Yes, please. Can I have a piece of cake, too?
6.
I've just read a book about Mark Zuckerberg.
Isn't he the man who started Facebook?
Yeah, they say he made billions of dollars before he was 30.
Yes, yeah. I was thinking about that, right? I was thinking about that. Okay, good.
Oops! Strategy, teacher,
Okay.
strategy.
And I am really happy, okay? And I am really happy to see this because, to be honest, we can sometimes use this kind of strategies to help us do very well in a listening exercise. Okay, that's good. Now, in front of these sentences, please try to write make or do according to the sentences they use, according to what the people there are talking about, what according to what they pretty much say. Okay, I'm going to play it again for you, and please pay close attention to the expressions they use.
Audio 8.10. 1.
Shh! Don't make a noise. It's really late. You'll wake the children.
Okay, I'll be as quiet as I can.
2.
It says here in the newspaper that more than 60% of young women don't do enough exercise.
Is that because men generally do more sport than women?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
3.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I hate making decisions.
I always make a list of the advantages and disadvantages and then decide.
4.
Oh no, I've made a mistake. Look.
No, you haven't. You're doing it really well.
Well, I don't think I've done a good job.
5.
Right, that's it. I've done the washing up, the ironing and the hoovering.
That's great, darling. Would you like me to make you a cheese sandwich and a cup of tea?
Yes, please. Can I have a piece of cake too?
6.
I've just read a book about Mark Zuckerberg.
Isn't he the man who started Facebook?
Yeah, they say he made billions of dollars before he was 30.
Okay, ladies. I've seen most of you are doing a pretty good job. Like really, I am extremely happy to say that I can see that you are like understanding everything these people are saying. We're saying. Good, good. Now we have like a confusion and point D, right? The D option. Do or make. The person is talking about housework. What do you think about that? Housework. Is that an action? Is that an exercise?
Do.
Is
It's
do.
do.
Okay, so I'm going
Is
to
do.
use the powerful eraser. And I am going to erase make. Okay, do, okay? I'm going to give, trust me when I tell you, I'm going to give, for the person who answers my question, 5 extra points, right? Okay, pay attention.
Yay!
Pay attention, pay attention. D. When his wife was telling him that she was going to make something to eat for him, he asked for something, okay? She said, a cheese sandwich and a cup of tea. But apart from that, okay, he, the man, asked for something. What was that something?
No.
A what? What was it?
A cake.
A cake? A complete cake? Yes? No?
A piece of cake.
A piece of cake.
No?
Okay.
I don't know.
Maria Paternina says a piece of cake. I think was Diana. Diana said a cake. We're going to listen to it and we will see who's the one who's got the right answer.
Dun, dun, dun.
8.10. 1.
Shh! Don't make a noise. It's really late. You'll wake the children.
OK, I'll be as quiet as I can.
2. It says here in the newspaper that more than 60% of young women don't do enough exercise.
Is that because men generally do more sport than women?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
3. Oh, I don't know what to do. I hate making decisions.
I always make a list of the advantages and disadvantages and then decide.
4.
Oh no, I've made a mistake. Look.
No, you haven't. You're doing it really well.
Well, I don't think I've done a good job.
5.
Right, that's it. I've done the washing up, the ironing and the hoovering.
That's great, darling. Would you like me to make you a cheese sandwich and a cup of tea?
Yes, please. Can I have a piece of cake too?
6.
The winner! Who was the winner? Who was it?
Maria Paternina.
Me!
Maria Paternina was the winner. A piece of cake, okay? A piece of cake. Okay, another 5 extra points.
Because you gave her a clue.
No, I was telling you.
Yes, because you say a complete or what?
I didn't say the right answer. Okay, another 5 extra points. Maria Paternina, you can participate here, right?
No, why not?
Okay, there is one exercise, pay attention, there is one exercise or a point from the exercise that's missing part of its answer. You can use the annotate tool and complete the exercise. I'm going to give you 2 minutes.
Bueno, menos mal que no participo en esta.
¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal?
Part of the exercise. What am I saying? What am I saying? Pay attention. Of course, in front of the options, you have to write make or do. But one of these uses both. Okay, which one is it?
Easy.
Jesus Christ. We literally listen to it.
Super easy. Super easy.
No, that's not the one we're talking about, Diana. Yes. No. 5, 4.
The answer is here.
What?
Yes.
No. Jeez. Ladies, I was talking about this one.
If something going wrong.
I said yeah. I said
A ver. No, yo no escuché.
yes. Oh my God.
Mariana, okay, pay attention. Mariana, I'm going to trust you, right? But how am I going to trust you? I'm going to listen to the recording and I'm going to check if you said F. If you said it, trust me, I'm going to give you the 5 extra points. Okay?
Yo veré.
I'm going to show you if you want, okay? This is going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So everybody
Don't steal me.
literally can, everybody.
Please subscribe.
No, I don't want subscriptions, thank you. Like, I don't want to be like famous or something like that. Okay, ladies. Next exercise, time to move on. All right, you're going to complete this T chart. What is it that you're going to do? Okay, you are going to pick, of course, one of the expressions that's in the box, and you Jesus, you're fine. You're going to come. Yeah, do it. Sorry. Like, yeah, you're going to complete the T-shirt with expressions that are in the box. That's it. Go ahead. I'd like to see Mabel.
Teacher, what about money? What is the context?
Like,
A ver, make money. Like,
sorry.
I don't know.
You tell me. Make money, do money.
Money. Nada.
Okay, it seems that okay, we've got two different answers: do or make. Okay, you do a list. Okay, you make a list. Which one is it? Okay, I think we have already, yes, finished. So, ladies, yeah, we do some sport, or we do sport. We do some exercise. You do your homework. You do something well or badly. You do well in, or you do bad in. Okay. You do well in maths. You can say that, for instance. You sorry, I'm going to use my powerful eraser to erase these words. Why? They should be here, right? You make a list. You make a noise, okay? You make a sandwich, okay? You make a decision. You can also say you can take a decision. You make money. Remember, it's not money.
Teacher.
Like monkey. Yeah?
Teacher. But you can do money with your work. Money. No, not physical money. I mean.
Sorry, what do you mean with that?
Nothing.
Okay. You can make a mistake, and I think that's it. All right, yeah. So according to the expressions, ladies, once again, I need to highlight that when we talked about actions in general, we use what? We use do. When we talked about an end product, all right, when we talked about creating, then we will have to use make. Thank you very much for participating. Let's go straight to the next exercise. I think it's the explanation, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's it. Yeah, no, yeah, it's the explanation. So, as I was saying before, but I like to stop speaking. I would like to listen to another person. This time, like, Mabel, are you there? Jesus, I see your name there, but are you there? Diana? Yeah, same.
Yes.
Okay, so Mabel, you're going to read the first part of
Okay.
the vocabulary focus, and Diana, you're going to read the second part, right?
Okay.
Good. You start.
Make and do. We usually use do with actions, e.g. do exercise, with housework, e.g. do the washing up, and subject you study, e.g. do chemistry.
Chemistry.
We usually use make when there is an end product. For example, make a mess, make an appointment, make dinner, and make a cup of tea.
Okay, brilliant, ladies. Thank you very much. When we see this e.g., you don't say e.g., you just say example, right? Example. Okay? That's what it means. Let me see the chat section. Who want to pass me the please? I can. Okay, Lisa. Remember, this is being recorded, so you can watch it. Dear, you can watch it afterwards. Okay, so don't worry about it. So now we have this list of words and like phrases or expressions here. Which do you think we need to use with do, and which do you think we need to use with make? Like on the top of the word or expression, like a phone call, try to write do or make. Okay, go ahead. Like, are you there? You do a course, you do friends, you make homework, you do or make a meal, you do or make nothing, you make or do a job. Okay. Good, good. Let me see the chat section. I was trying to reply to Luisa. Okay, that's it. Ooh, marvelous. Okay. Okay. You're even using the stamps. Okay. So you make a phone call. Okay. Expressions you commonly use with phone calls. So when you literally need to answer the call, you can use this expression. I need to pick up. I need to pick up the phone, right? I need to start using like. Yeah. No. To pick up is like to answer, right? And to hang up.
Ah, perdón, contestar.
And to hang up is the antonym, okay? When you hang up, you finish the call. Right?
Colgar.
Yeah, definitely. You do a course. You make friends. How do you make friends? Good question. How do you make friends?
Hi, how are you?
In a party. Hi, hello. My name is Alejandra.
Do you want to dance, perreíto?
How do you say perrear in English?
Perreíto.
No. Jesus, no. You can translate perrear like twerking.
Restregation with caderation and allegations.
Jesus. You make a meal. You do nothing. Sorry? I think, well, I'm going to continue. Sorry. If you want to say something, you can use the chat section. I couldn't hear you. Yeah. You do or make a job? What do you think?
Así se dice en inglés.
Twerking. You twerk.
So it's not like we go.
Lisa, what?
Like wiggle.
No, wiggle is like to move your
Wiggle,
hand.
wiggle, wiggle.
No,
Menearlo.
I'm going to write the word in the chat section. So to twerk, okay? That's what it means.
Twerking, twerking.
Yeah, I think you know the word. You make or you do an exam, okay?
Do.
Or you do it. When we talked about exam, well, pay attention. Listen, when you are a teacher, a person like the one here.
When you are a teacher, you make an exam.
Yeah.
But you are a student, you do an exam.
Okay, that's it. Jesus, these ladies are flying.
5 extra points.
No.
Okay.
Why not? Envidiosa.
Complete the questionnaire. Jesus, what's going on? Somebody's producing a lot of sound and Lisa, I think it's you. I can mute you. Okay. Come on, wait. So yeah, well, yeah, you need to complete the questionnaire, but you're going to do it. Pay attention. You're going to do it using your physical books, right? You're going to, this time you're going to do it here. Why? Because after having completed the questionnaire, you are going to speak. You are going to ask these questions to a person that you are going to be assigned thanks to a tool I'm going to use, which is the breakout rooms, right? First, you complete the questionnaire, then you ask each other these questions and you speak about them, okay? You share your answers, and that's it. Yeah, I'm going to give you, ladies, I'm going to give you 5 minutes, okay? I'm going to use the breakout rooms tool. That's it. I'm going to open all rooms. Please do the exercise. You can start joining the breakout rooms. Like, bye. No. Aurora, please join the breakout room. Mariana, please join the breakout room. And I think Diana, let me see. Diana, same for you. And what about Mabel? No, Mabel is there. And that's it. I think the 3 of you. So Aurora, please try to join the breakout room. Same for you, Mariana. And I don't know if you can hear me, Mabel. Yes, no, maybe. It says not joined. Are you there? Yes, no, maybe. One of these days. Yeah, okay, now I see. Give me a second. Okay, Diana. Diana is going to, yeah. Aurora, can you hear me? Please join the breakout room.
Thank you.
Okay. Diana, I think, what happened? What happened? Can you join the meeting, Diana? I mean, the breakout room? Yes? No? Maybe? Jesus.
is do, make, do, do.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing the answers, Valentina. Okay, that's nice.
La otra es do, make. La otra es do, make, do.
Yes.
Y así sucesivamente, gorda.
Okay, like, yeah, thank you. You are so intelligent, Jesus. Ladies, I want to hear you speaking, okay? Ask each other the questions and share with your classmates, all right? I'm going to leave you, and hopefully I'm going to be back in. Hello, Aurora, Mabel, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, dear. I thought you had like a problem with. Give me a second. Diana. Yeah, what happened, Diana? I don't know what happened, but something happened.
I don't know. I think this is internet. I think.
Teacher, que me bloquea el celular, el computador.
Okay.
Es que se bloquea cuando me bloquea.
Mabel, try to join the breakout room. Can you?
Teacher, es que me deja como sola, no sé.
No.
O sea, siempre.
Try to join the. I mean, can you? Like. Join the breakout room? Yeah, no, maybe. Say something. Okay, it seems that maybe she's trying to. Hello, Diana again.
No puedo. No es si se queda congelada Zoom.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to close all rooms. They're going to go back to the main station. We're going to return.
Ya lo he hecho las dos veces que he entrado.
Okay. No, don't worry. I know it sometimes like it can be the program itself. It can be like the tool too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Hi, teacher.
Like, hello, how are you? What are you doing, teacher? We didn't expect you. Okay, ladies, pay attention. The last part of today's class is going to be divided into two different like parts. The first one is the use of these expressions. Okay, what am I talking about? These expressions. Okay. So I'm going to read them for you. One of us. Okay. Two of us, all of us, and none of us. Okay. How do you use this? How do you use it? You commonly use these expressions when you report something, especially when you are like having a conversation with one person or more than one person, and you want to say something, maybe you share, or in the case of none of us, or you want to say something you don't, both of you don't share. All right, so you commonly use these expressions. Let's imagine like one of us likes to do nothing on Sundays, all right? Both, or like the two of us enjoy eating picadas. All of us love compartirs, but we are working remotely, so we can't. But let me tell you, I have a surprise for you. And none of us, that means like nobody, right? None of us like.
Oh my God, good news.
What? What happened? Jesus scared me.
Good news.
Okay. So, ladies, I want you to use one of these expressions again in order to report something back about the questioner. Okay, I want you to say something you share. I want you to say something you don't share. I want you to talk about one of your classmates. Okay, try to use the chat section in order to use one of the expressions I'm talking about. Please try to be very careful when using them. Look at the example. If you say two of us, that means I'm talking about a group, and I need to conjugate the verb as it has to be, right? So be careful with it. Be careful with it. So try to use it in the chat section. Try to report something from the questionnaire, and while you do it, okay, I'm going to share something. Who's speaking? Mariana. So I can read, two of us make exams, okay? Exams every, you can say term instead of period, okay? You can talk about a period of time, but when we talked about like a school year or maybe a semester, we say term, okay? Every term. I see. One of us, I'm talking about a person. So one of us, what is it? Jesus. The housework every mornings, every morning. Luisa Fernanda W says, the two of us have who? Mariana and you, I think. Priscilla. Priscilla says, and none of us have a pet. Have or has, okay. Yes, I have a dog as a pet. Okay. All of us are in class. Yay, Jesus, you fly. All of us, I have a pet, obviously. No. Sorry for Lisa Fernanda W. Yes, she is 16. She is 16, right? That's it. That's it. All right. The last thing I would like to share with you, ladies, before this is over. Okay, can you see what I'm sharing? So please go to the Google Classroom or platform. Click on classworks and you will see something. Make and do. Okay, that's something I have. Jesus, you can see it. Once again, please go to the Google Classroom platform. Please click on classwork. You will see a new topic, make and do, and just beneath that, you're going to find some material. You click there, and you're going to find the picture. This image will help you better understand the way we have to use them both. When you click there, you will see list of expressions we have to use with do and list of expressions we have to use with make. This is not meant for you to memorize it. This is not meant for you to go and write it all on your notebook. No, the idea is to understand the difference between both, okay? And the idea is to know the way we use them both, okay? So we use do with work, jobs, and tasks, non-specific activities. We replace verb when obvious. So do your hair, do the dishes, do the exam, okay? Do the laundry. With the make, okay, we use make with food, drink, and meals, all right? We make a cake, we make breakfast, okay? We use make, sorry, with product material or origin. So made of gold, made from grapes, made in China, baked by me. Okay, good. We use make with produce a reaction. Make your eyes water. Make you happy. Make you feel happy. Okay. Make you sleepy. Make you smile. Right. With plans and decisions, we make arrangements. We make a decision. We make a choice. We make a plan. And make with speaking and sounds. So we make a noise. We make a comment. We make a speech and we make a suggestion. Okay, ladies, I want you to study these expressions because tomorrow we are going to start the class with a quiz. Chun, chun, chun. So I want you to be totally prepared. That's why I'm sharing this.
Quiz about do and make?
Yeah, the quiz is going to be pretty short. I know it's, honestly, it's a piece of cake. But once again, as it is a piece of cake, I don't want to be surprised, but low score. You aren't there? Mariana, give me a second. I'm going to share the code with you. Here is the code. Can you see it?
Yes, but when I write the code, wait.
Probably you made a mistake because I think everybody's here except you. Sorry? No, Mariana, you're here.
Pero ¿por qué no me deja? No
What?
entiendo.
Tenga cuidado con el correo personal o el correo institucional, depende del que usted, con el que usted lo sabe, con el que usted lo abra.
Okay, I think it's, yeah, you're here. And you're using the same, because I can see that.
Ya fue.
Okay. Ladies, that's it. That's the end of today's class. No interruptions. I think the class is smoother when there are no interruptions at all. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for making this video.
Of course, because you pay some premium.
Sorry. Sorry for being rich. Actually, thanks, school.
But the reality is you are poor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Something I had to say something before you abandon me.
That you love me.
I love you. I love you.
Oh, thank you. Me too.
Ladies, turn on your cameras. What about today's selfie?
No, why?
Come on. What about today's selfie?
My God.
Jesus. Look, she's oh yeah, my hair. and why are you complaining, Mariana? You are like working. Okay, hello, Diana. Happy to see you. Luisa Fernanda W. Can you turn on your camera? Aurora, can you turn on your camera before we finish? And Diana, number 2. Diana.
Today is the girl power.
Yeah.
Except for you.
And what if I...
No, you can.
Okay, so happy faces. I want to see happy faces. 1, 2, 3. Another one, just in case, like a model. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for being here.
Bye.
Thank you a lot.
Bye.